Well, welcome back to the final episode of Bevington Farm. We are going to be doing the final two fields, which are rye and trisolate, I think it is. Can't remember. So those are the two fields that we're going to harvest today. They are right behind me. One here and one further afield over there. Once we get that, we'll put the product into our storage, and then I think what we're going to do is look at our time-saving stock check, and currently looking at this, we have 2.3 million in stock there and 2.8 million if we sold at the best time. I am going to sell or add the balance based on the best time, because had we been playing this further, I wouldn't be selling these if it wasn't the better price. So that's where I'm going to go with that. I did have a comment on my channel about whether we purchase the land or not. So I said we obviously got that as standard with the £250,000 loan when Scroft first created the map. The comment was not to purchase it. Not to sell it off and add the value onto the bank balance. I would agree with that. I am, though, going to sell off the animals and sell off the new barn that we built. I'm not gonna... I might tot up the value of the farm. Actually, rather than sell the farm, the building, I'm going to tot the value up as to what it would be as if we sold the farm. So we're not going to sell the land, but we're going to sell the farm. I think that's how we pan this out. And then, like I said, that final balance will be our opening balance on Saxonton. And I think, looking at the 1.4 we have, plus the potential 3 million we've got in the balance to add on, that's going to be a healthy starting balance where we have a few options, because I don't know what the field price is going to be like. I don't know if you start with any starting equipment on New Farmer, because I am planning to go on to New Farmer mode. So all these things will hopefully give us a helpful edge, because it's not going to be a start from scratch. I'll be honest, my start from scratch series on Verna, I'm just not invested in it. So I don't want to start another start from scratch on the basis of losing interest, if I'm honest. Yeah, right, so ironically, I also installed Auto Drive with the Bevington Auto Drive route for the very final episode. The idea initially was to essentially be able to use Auto Drive to start selling products. But again, I still think for a time option, it might be as well just to add the time-saving stock balance is the method. Right, I'm going to crack on rather than waffle anymore. So, unlike spelt, which gives a very pitiful 11,000 litres, rye has given us a nice healthy 570,000 litres. We'll put this in a trailer, and then I'm going to set the combine off to work the field on its own. Then we'll start making progress on getting rid of some items. Oh, I've totally misread that. That wasn't 570,000 litres, it was 57,000 litres. Still, not bad. Right, so let's get this over here. We'll do 4 headlands just so we get ample turning space so that the AI doesn't get stuck. Shouldn't rye be in here now? Oh, there's no sell point, okay. Right, so 27,000, just show 28,000 pounds if we had a sell point. And spelt was the other one. Yeah, a lot more than 8,000, but rye is half the value of spelt. Okay. I'll take this back to the field just in case the combine fills up. I don't think it will, but I'd rather have it here as a backup. Now I do need to pick up the straw to get that to tally up to us owning it. On the field it doesn't count. I've modified the forage pickup here to have a wide pickup. Again, just for simplicity and to make life a bit easier. This will make the job much quicker, and we can add this into the storage bin as well. And we'll do the same again with the other field once it's complete. I don't think this will damage the actual crop. I want to overlap just in case. give it a little bit of a test just in case. No, it doesn't. Okay, good. Right, so I want to leave the cows till the very end because I want them to still produce milk if they are producing milk. We need to look at the Omatama friction point. So I think we sell the TMR because we need to produce more. Should just advance time slightly. It should have sold. It did, right, okay. We also need to move the wool. We have a lot of that too, okay. So, while that is doing its thing, we'll sell some items that we don't need anymore. So I think we sell the tractor. Don't think I need any of them, so I'm going to sell them too. I'm not repairing them or anything like that, we'll just sell them as they are. I think we can sell the chickens. They're not going to produce much eggs between now and end of the episode. But now, I'm not a fan of realistic livestock, if I'm honest. So going forward, we will not be using that again. Select all. Selected. We need to go up here as well. Let's get rid of the sheep as well, I think. And might as well do the cows because I don't think they're producing milk either. What I could do is put the milk in here and convert that to bottled milk, I think. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's anything worth doing. I don't think there's going to be enough, to be fair. Oh, I tell a lie. They were producing milk. 49,000 litres. Well, we can't do that because I was an idiot. I've sold the barrel trailer. Okay. Small calves, these should be our last animals. So that is our livestock all gone now. Right, so I was going to add the value of the farm, however, I just realised that the buildings are built in so you can't actually sell them. Do we know how much this plot of land is? It's valued at 0. Okay, so I think for the sake of this, we will take plot 34 as the farm plot. So I'll add 62,000 just for that. In fact, we'll sell that one. Can't sell that one. We have something on it. What do we have on that plot of land? Possibly the lights. Right, I'll add 62,000 to the bank balance for that. All in all, I think, given the fact that we sold the vehicles, sold the animals, we've almost finished the crops. Once we add this in, I think we're pretty much done. Well, that is everything done. We've now closed shop and Bevington Farm is closed for business. We have a final bank balance of £6,064,000, and that's what's going to get transferred to Saxlington on the new series, and we will see how that pans out and helps us achieve our goals when that begins. But it's been a pleasure playing on Bevington Farm. Big hats off to Scroft, because Calmston as a whole for me was not an enjoyable map. It just felt too big. Whilst it's a small map overall, the fields were quite big and I just didn't really get that British sense of feeling of it. So Scroft did, by creating this farm, creating the smaller fields, and it was just 2 fields that he converted, was adequate to get quite a lot of good gameplay and enjoyment from my perspective. So yeah, all in all, I've really enjoyed this. But for now, we're going to say goodnight, and the sun is setting. For those who have been watching, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.